what happened is that so today I went to school. So this is gonna ask my sister. It's kind of obvious, yeah. So when they asked out my sister, I was kinda like pissed, but not really pissed. I was gonna ask like why the flip did you do that and all that, and then I was like, oh wait till 3:30 and watch, yeah. So like I have no intention. I have no intention whatsoever just to hit him or anything. So I'm just minding my own business, yeah. So it's kind of obvious. So I'm just waiting for him. So it's kind of obvious that he don't come, and then I'm the one who gets caught after, and so I get called into the principal's office, and there's no one there except I wasn't called to the principal's office actually. It was like the year. It was like the year office. So for instance, it would be like a room where there would be the teachers. So what happened was everything that I said, I just did that much because I had no intention of hitting him or anything. So I just wanted to speak to him. And then this guy goes to tell everyone, and in that situation that I was in, it was me and a teacher. So basically, what happens is, I'm called in to the office with a teacher called Miss Elma. So during that, what's it called? She just calls me in because of that kid. So the person that's watching right now, you can go back if you want to see. Okay, never mind. Or you can just leave. So basically, what happened was, um, the kid was basically like really annoying. So he was like, first of all, he was like, stop waffling, fam, and all that stuff. So it's kind of obvious that he was trying to act hard. And then Miss said, so I'm just trying to look out for my sister and all that stuff. So I'm like, so I'm thinking that I should probably say, oh, it's my right that I can look after my sister if I want to. So obviously I'm probably gonna get told off too if I said that. So I didn't really say nothing. I just agreed to everything she said. She said, "Oh, you're threatening him and all that stuff." So I was like, "Oh no, I'm not threatening him. I'm just trying to talk to him after school." That's why I said, "Oh, wait till 3:30, fam." So it's kind of obvious that I didn't have no intention to, but it sounds like it. So yeah, but I had no intention to. So this led to a C4, and that C4 was like probably the most boring C4 I've had. And C4, if people don't know what C4 is, so a C4 is where you have to go in a room for probably about either the whole of lunch or the whole of it. So obviously I did for lunch, and then I was like, oh, he's the one who certifies this stuff. So she was like, oh yeah, so he's harassing her. And then I was like, yeah, basically, kind of. And then she was like, oh, okay, I'll speak to him about that, but it's not your decision whether to get into this situation or not. So I'm just talking about like how she said that to my face, and then how she's just saying that I'm not allowed to look up for my sister and all that stuff. She's basically taking my right to do what I want. Yeah. So what I'm thinking is, why the hell am I not allowed to? So eventually I look for the kid at the end of the day, and they end at 3 while I end at 3:30. So I'm in year 9. Um, so I end at 3:30. Year 8s end at 3:15, and year 7s end at 3. So obviously my sister and I are Muslims, so we're not allowed to date in our religion. So either way, she's saying, what if his parents do not allow him to date? Well, is that my fault? Second, why does it matter to me? Like, that's not my fault then. And second of all, it's his fault for asking my sister out. Like, even if he wasn't allowed, it's his fault for asking my sister out. So it's kind of obvious that she's basically talking random nonsense right now, and obviously she don't get what my point is. So basically, after that, I get put into C4 for the whole of my lunch, so I don't get to eat or anything. So basically, right after that, I basically got told off for nothing and got put in isolation in one room with a few other kids from different years for about probably nearly my whole lunchtime, except I had like 2 minutes just to spend time with my friends. So right after that, I was kind of pissed. Like I was like kind of pissed and angry that like she took away my right just to do what I wanted. Like what's it called? And then so like that's pretty annoying, and I was really annoyed at this kid. So guys, I want you to like hate on this kid kind of. If you want, you don't have to, guys. So basically what his name's Damien, and he has TikTok. So since he has TikTok, I went to check his thing out. That's where I said it. So his TikTok name, my TikTok name is bxd_abxz. You can go follow it if you want, and like some more posts if you want. And then his thing was Damien.h4. So I was like, oh, why? First of all, why are you trying to act hard? And then that's he was like, stop waffling, fam. So I got kind of pissed. I was like, oh, stop fucking talking to my sister and all that shit. So like obviously I got kind of defensive over my sister in it. So after that, she at the end of the day, so I'm in form. So she comes up, not Miss Elmar, is another head teacher. So a different head teacher comes up to me and she's like, oh, can I get Abzi for a second? And then she took me out into the corridor. She said, oh yeah, I heard what happened with Miss Elmar, yeah. And after that, I was like, yeah. And then she was like, oh, I'm disappointed. So it's kind of obvious at this point I didn't really care, to be honest. And yeah, so it's basically his fault. If he didn't ask my sister out, then I wouldn't have got quite like annoyed at her. So guys, if you go to my TikTok, I'm also going to be posting this story time on my TikTok. So yeah. So anyone wants to know, and if anyone wants to comment on this and like just tell me any ideas that I should do to get payback on him or something, because like he basically snaked on me in school, and the only thing that I was annoyed at was I was just questioning myself, and I wanted to say this so bad. Why does it concern you? So like this is the thing with the schools, okay? I want you to show this to your mom and dad and all that stuff sometimes if you want, guys. So this is the thing about that annoys me about school. So first thing that I had in my mind was, oh, why I can get defensive with my sister if I want. So obviously that I'm getting annoyed at that. And then my second thing was, why does it matter to them that this was, because I commented on it outside of school. If it's outside of school and I had a fight outside of school, that's okay, but even threatening someone just to fight them, and then you're fighting someone right outside the school, it's not like they're gonna do anything. Like they even say, oh, if you're gonna fight, go to the park. Like it has no concern it has no concern of them whatsoever. This is what kind of so it's kind of obvious that I was getting really annoyed. And then like the point where she just went and said, sorry guys, my controller keeps dying. So I'm getting a new charger, so yeah. Actually, just give me the other controller. So, I'm just questioning how she's got to get the point to wait the school's thing. So, if you want to share this story with your friends, I would be grateful for that. Because I'm really annoyed how like they just do that and they're getting involved into something that they shouldn't be. So anyone, just tell me if there was a fight in the school, they would stop you, right? Okay. If there was a fight outside the school and they saw you, they wouldn't do anything, would they? And if you're about to fight outside the school, or they hear that you're about to fight outside the school, they'll be like, do it at the park, not in Rushy Mead. So it's kind of obvious that they shouldn't be getting involved at this point. So I'm just wondering, why would you say do outside of school, and I said come outside of school, wait for me outside of school, and then you're just gonna be like, you're just gonna come up to me and be like, oh, threatening him, and then you're letting people fight already, like, what the hell? So like this is the thing they need to think. So if someone's gonna fight outside, then you're just gonna tell them just to go to a different place. So if it's on text and you're telling them on text, then why the flip are you gonna get involved? Is just one difference, digitally and offline and online. Digitally and in real life, like face to face, and online, like TikTok, Instagram, and all that stuff. So this is the point that I'm trying to make, guys. That first of all, why are you gonna snitch on me if I did something that doesn't concern you and you do something to my sister? And then at the end of the day, that one of the head teachers say, "Oh, well, why are your sister has to stand up for herself?" Right then, I was thinking, why does she have to stand for herself? I can stand up for her if I want to. So basically, she's saying I have no voice over my sister, and I can't do anything about my sister if I want to. So this is the thing about school. Even if they bully someone, they don't give them proper stuff. So once, yeah, I have a cousin. I'm not gonna name him because yeah, that's not supposed to be in the purpose of video. So I had a cousin. He was strangled by this big Indian, like, I mean some proper big Indian. So obviously I got kind of emotional, and then one of the school nurses took him, but I don't think they helped him whatsoever. Like, the thing is, in schools, if you're strangled, even if you like get bleeding or anything, like, imagine you had like a nail, like a steel nail in your hand or even your arm, and it was bleeding so bad, they would say, oh, we can't do nothing about that, and then they would ignore you completely and probably give you a bandage. So this is the thing about school. They don't really care about us, how they say. So basically, when the schools say they care about us people, I just want to tell you, they don't actually care about us. They just say that just so that they can keep paying them. So the only reason we go to school and they're like, oh yeah, we care about you and we have to look after you, is because they're getting money for doing it. And if they wasn't getting money for doing it, they wouldn't say any of that whatsoever. So I just want to tell you that, like, to be honest, schools are just like lying to us, kind of, like, if you know what I mean, like yeah, they're not really lying to us, but they're like doing stuff that we should probably know of. And to be honest, I don't really care whether they're gonna be like, oh, why are you gonna put this on there, and like, or, because either way they shouldn't be doing anything like that. And yeah, so like, either way, if they're doing it, like, they shouldn't be hiding stuff from the students, because they shouldn't just be caring of it for their money, even though they say they do pay tax for it just so then we can learn and all that stuff. Doesn't mean they actually care about us. They only care about us for the money, guys. So that's what I want you to learn. So like, this is a thing that like, I'm just gonna put this on TikTok, to be honest, because it's also kind of annoying, to be honest. So yeah, bye guys.